Hey, this is Victor with Ventabot, and on today's episode of Don't Kill the Messenger, I'm going to talk about how to get on even more live events, not live events, virtual events, and how to show up on live to get even more exposure right now. So before I forget, if you're looking to go from the best kept secret to the go-to authority in your market, going over to ventobot.com/book to get your free copy of the book, where that way we can go ahead and walk through the four main phases we take our private clients through that have paid anywhere upwards of up to $17,000 just to do this with us. So here is how to do it. There's three things that you can do. One is create it yourself, right? The most obvious one, most people already know this. They're like, hey, and here's where people are getting stuck. They're like, well, I don't have the software to do it. I don't have the funnel to do it. I don't have the time to create. It's going to take me 2 weeks to do it. Here's the fastest way to do it yourself. And you saw, I may have posted this earlier today. I actually did post this earlier today. I'm like, who is open to coming on live with me over the next couple of days to talk about specific things that you've done to pivot your business and really grow and keep growing and scaling during this time and keep profits going? So that is how you can do it yourself. That's one of the first ways to do it. And one of the fastest ways, just go live on Facebook. Just go live on Facebook, just go live on LinkedIn, just go live on YouTube. If you know how to do that, I've personally never done it, but that way you're able to actually get people in the door, having interact with you, and the more people that are interacting, what's going to happen, and here's a special trick, is if the more people that interact and comment on your Facebook Lives, the more the algorithm will show them your content over the next couple of days, because they're interacting and saying, oh, you've interacted with this, I'm going to show you more of this. So here's another way to do it. Reach out to your network, message them, and just ask them how they're doing. Feel how they're doing it. Like, just reach out to everyone that's friends right now and ask them on Messenger. Just send them a quick, like, hey, how you doing? Checking in, what's going on? Because what ends up happening, and here's a trick, the algorithm actually shows your content to anyone that you've had messages with in the last 7 days. And it prioritizes your content in their feed. So if you message your network right now and say, like, checking in, how you doing? I know, and you may think about this like this might be like a kind of a hack. Only reach out if you're actually concerned about them and you want to check in and everything like that. I'm not saying just spam everybody, but definitely check in on your network, see how they're doing. They might be doing great. They may, like, if you're looking for more live events, this is a great way right now to reach out. Virtual events, and be like, hey, do you know of any places that are looking for speakers on this topic, XYZ topic? And that's another great way to start reaching out and messaging those people. On top of you doing it yourself and going live, it's going to allow you to prioritize your stuff in their feed because you haven't had an interaction with them before. So that's one of the easiest to do it. Create it yourself. Two is to message your network and reach out and just ask them, like, hey, what's going on? Who's doing this and that? And the third way would be to run your own ads to an event right now, right? If you created one, then you want to run ads to it, so that, because right now ads are the cheapest they've ever been. For like 7 years ago, ads first started, right? It's like those prices. It's crazy right now because most people have turned off their marketing, whereas the most successful people right now are doubling down and investing even more because they're getting leads for pennies as opposed to like the $4 or $6 that we're generally used to right now. So if you're anything like me, you're doing one of three things. You've created it yourself, create a quick, simple post. Who wants to go live with me over the next couple of days? And most people, you're going to see a lot of people interact with you. So one that's creating interaction in your feed, and that then prioritizes your content. Two, it then starts message all your network and first check in with them if you're actually worried about them. Second, you start to interact and just ask them, like, hey, do you know of any other live events? I'm sorry, I keep saying live events, virtual events that are happening right now. Summits, masterclasses, webinars, anything like that. And thirdly, run ads so that you can start to generate the traffic and getting people in your world now, so that when you do start going live, when you do start creating those virtual summits, you can message them and get more people, even more people, to that event and summit. And what ends up happening there is, for example, if I can bring 100 people to this virtual summit that my friend wanted to do you think they're going to want to invite me back and do more after this is over as well? Yes. So run ads so that you can start acquiring the leads now and getting people in the door and start having conversations with you so that you can actually help out even more with your network and move faster that way. So that's one of the easiest things to do. Thanks again for the thumbs up there. If you have any questions or concerns, again, like I said, if you're ready to go and if you're serious about going from the best kept secret to the go-to authority in your market, go on over to ventobot.com/book to get your free copy of the same 4 phases we take our private clients through to generate never-ending leads and help them transition from the best kept secret to the go-to authority in their market. So like I said, at this point in time, I just finished going live not too long ago in my free Facebook group. Every Wednesday, I'm going to be doing this for about an hour to 90 minutes. And really, it's first come, first serve, kind of like an office hours where you bring your questions on ads, funnels, chatbots, anything like that, lead magnets. I will help you map out that and give you something that you can do right now. On top of all the free resources I have in that group already, that's another thing. You have access to me for that hour, for the 90 minutes. Monopolize it if you're the only one, or if you're amongst a few others, you obviously will work through on a first come, first serve basis. Generally, I only do that with private clients who have paid anywhere upwards of $2,000 to up to $17,000 just to work with us. So take advantage of that fact, get it done now, because right now everyone has been thrown into the online space. And if you're not doing anything online right now, if you're kind of bunkering down and be like, you know what, I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks building this cool thing so that when I launch it, everyone's online, you're going to be behind everyone else. A lot of people are just doing it, showing up. And even though it's messy, most people don't care right now because they understand what time we're in, the frame of mind that we're all in. If you can help another person, if you can help somebody overcome something, for example, if I can help coaches, consultants, and speakers and authors get more visibility online so that they can be the go-to authority in their market. And right now is the time to do that online. Often they're focused on live events, speaking and sponsoring, which right now are all canceled or postponed for the foreseeable future. And if you haven't done anything online, you don't have that online marketing strategy, then reach out, come to the free group, ask questions, and we'll go ahead and answer them. That free group, you can find it if you search Facebook Conversational Marketing Mastery, or just message me and I'll send you details for it. Whether you're watching this on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, feel free to just message me and I'll get you details. But that way you're able to get more virtual events. So 3 things just to kind of recap here for getting more virtual events. 1, start it yourself. Go live for the next couple of days. Put a post out there that's commenting that says, like, comment below if you want to join me live for the next few days to talk about how you're pivoting or whatever the topic that you want to, like the theme of that of your topic is going to be. 2, reach out to your network, message them and ask them, like, hey, do you guys know of any other places or virtual summits or webinars that are looking for people in with this topic, whatever your topic is, right? And then 3rd, you want to run ads for sure. You want to make sure that you're running ads. And if you haven't got my Facebook ads checklist, you can go to ventobot.com/ADS checklist, all one word, ads checklist, so that you can go ahead and download it and start to generate leads and more exposure for your business right now. Until next time, Victor with Ventobot. Glad to see you all on here. And over the next couple of days, expect more people and more experts coming on. Some of them are clients, some of them are friends, some of them are in my network, so that we can show you how we're pivoting, how we're growing, and how we're still prospering during a time like this, so that you can do that as well. Until next time, peace.